friends. Welcome back to Storytime with Miss Katie. All right, I am going to read you one of the last stories, or the last story for our ocean slash beach theme. This one is about going to the beach and seeing lots of things that we've talked about. When you go to the beach, what do you see? What do you feel? What do you hear? What do you touch? You can even taste at the beach. So let's see what happens in this story when we go to the beach. Here we go. The title of today's story is On the Seashore. So here is a little girl and her pet dog at the beach. You see the ocean water behind her, and you see some birds or seagulls. Here is a lighthouse to help guide the boat, and there's sand. Here's a seashell and a starfish. All right, let's go through and see what happens. So the person who wrote this story is Anna Milbourne and Erica Jane Waters. So again, friends, here's our cover page, and the title of our story is On the Seashore. And the inside cover, there's lots of shells in the sand. Have you ever been down to the seashore to look for treasures the sea has left behind? Sometimes there are trails of frilly seaweed and lots of dainty seashells scattered across the beach. And sometimes hidden among the rocks, there's a pool of shimmering water. Nothing in the rock pool seems to move at first, but if you watch very closely, you might see two shiny eyes peering out of a small, grubby shell. It's a little hermit crab. He's very, very shy. He spots a juicy mussel and reaches out with a big, bumpy claw. He pulls the mussel out of his shell and gobbles it up in one big gulp. The hermit crab shares the rock pool with a spotty fish, 3 orange starfish, 1, 2, 3, and a pretty anemone. That's the anemone. The anemone is sitting on a twirly shell. The anemone is sitting on a twirly shell. The twirly shell is bigger than the hermit crab's shell. He feels inside with his claw. There's no one living in there. So he leaves himself out of his own shell to try the new one on. Without his shell, the hermit crab looks soft and rather bare. So the hermit crab is changing shells. Suddenly, a seagull swoops out of the sky. It wants to eat him up. Quickly, the hermit crab dives into the twirly shell. The seagull taps hungrily on the shell, but it can't reach the hermit crab hiding inside. So let's take a look at this page. We see some seashells in the sand. A seagull, he's trying to eat the hermit crab, but the shell is protecting the hermit crab. So it flies away to find its dinner somewhere else. The little hermit crab is safe. He drags his big new shell across the sand. With the pretty anemone sitting on top, he's hard to spot at the bottom of the pool. Soon the gentle lapping waves start creeping up the seashore. They wash away the footprints and swallow up the sand. They cover the rocks, and the rock pool disappears. the waves, the spotty fish and two tiny shrimps are free to swim away. And the hermit crab clambers over the rocks and sets off to explore the deep blue sea. Maybe you'll find the hermit crab when the sea slips away again, or maybe there'll be new treasures waiting to be found. All right, friends, I hope you enjoyed our last story about the ocean, the beach, different animals that we see. If you happen to go to the beach, look for lots of treasures at the beach. Look for seashells, for hermit crabs in the water. Maybe you find starfish between the rocks, or little snails that are stuck to the rocks. How about seaweed that's very slimy and floats in the ocean? All right, friends, I hope you are able to explore at the beach. Maybe you can go for a walk at the beach, or go swimming in the ocean. All right, until next time, my friends. See you soon.